This is what drew her to the trail.
Aw, man. Hello.
Hello.
My name's Irene.
Mine's Evan.
Well, they already know you.
Thanks for tuning in. I'm here with Irene on this O'Neill adventure. Irene is my lovely girlfriend, and we are on the Appalachian Trail just doing a small section this evening and camping overnight. It's supposed to be very nice, but very cold, and we're excited to get started.
Bug. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Some of you might recognize this from before.
What does blue mean?
I don't know.
Oh.
Difficulty?
I see what you meant.
Luckily, it's cold enough that there'll be no bugs tonight.
No bugs for you tonight. No bugs for you tonight. Oh, crap.
Braiding intermission.
I felt really poofy. I'm not exhausted from braiding my hair.
We're going uphill, sort of.
New pack. Not even an hour old. Okay, I've always wanted one of these ever since I went to Triple C summer camp in elementary school.
We are 300 feet in on the trail, and we are stopping for water.
T-minus 5 minutes into the hike.
And we're crossing literally the largest stream on this trail. And I was told that this would be camera worthy.
Well, if I fall. That was like Bambi for a second. Holy cow. My ankles are like...
A tree planted out of nowhere and attacked you.
It looks like a spider web.
You need somebody taller in front of you. That ensures you don't get any spider webs in your face.
It is the Halloween season.
That's right.
Things will pop out.
So it is getting a little bit dark out.
And
Getting a little
steep.
colder and steeper. And we're losing energy.
No. Irene's heels
Irene's heels
might have blisters.
may or may not have blisters, but definitely will. So we're looking for a place to pull over and set up our camp. Hopefully somewhere around here, maybe on the top of this little hill. So we're scouting at this point for a place.
All right. Evan's gonna go scout. Scout out? Is that a phrase? Scout out?
This is where I'm sleeping.
All right, I'll keep walking then.
Yeah, I think we can set up out here.
Okay.
I think we can set up.
Should I record this? Yes. As I fall backwards to my death. I was just repeating how I said, should I record this? And then I literally almost fell. I don't know. You're the camping expert.
If I'm the camping expert, we're screwed.
Woo, God. So hopefully that helps.
We went straight uphill the first 2 miles in, and we're basically staying at the top of the hill now, even though it doesn't look like the top of the hill. You can see down there, it drops off quite a bit. We started at the perfect time just because it's getting really dark out. It looks like it's daylight, but it's actually getting dark now at this point. We decided to build a fire stop out of rocks as per a request from our fearless leader.
Oh God, we're all gonna die if we're fearless leader.
Got dark pretty fast.
It did. It's also officially cold.
It is.
I've got my gloves on.
I'm warm. I've been gathering firewood.
I've got blisters. But I got my fuzzy socks on. That's it. And my shit that I knit headband. Open to sponsorships.
We're in the mountains here, and a lot of the farmers talk about coyotes, and we are hearing them quite a bit up here. I don't know if we can get it on film. I think the fire's too loud, and the sound of me talking is too loud probably. But you can hear off in the distance a lot of coyotes. Luckily, I've got my bare hands.
Bare hands.
I
You
have
should probably
bare
get
hands.
those checked out.
I've got bare paws. We have for our dinner star-kissed tuna creations.
Ooh, lemon pepper. Hickory smoked.
That one's going to be delicious.
Ranch.
Eh,
Lemon pepper. And then wait, for dessert though,
we have cookies.
I don't even know if they're gonna be good. I got it at Target.
Right before we came here, we ate a large lunch, mainly of protein. I had a lot of leftover pulled pork barbecue and a couple of burgers.
I had a burger.
And Irene had a burger, so she's set for the next day or so.
Yeah. And then look how cute my forks are.
But we brought nothing else to cook anything with, and we're not going to have coffee in the morning because I couldn't settle on which camping cup to bring or stove to get, and so we're not having coffee. But we're going to hike out in the morning, and we will be home by probably 10 or so, 11.
Yeah, probably 10. Maybe we'll make biscuits in the morning.
We'll make biscuits in the morning.
I could go for a biscuit.
You could what?
I could go for a biscuit.
You're like insanely in the shot.
Biscuits.
Oh God.
Do I do the crazy biscuit eyes?
That
I could
looks
go
pretty
for some
crazy.
biscuits.
What did we leave in the oven at home?
Biscuits.
Oh God.
we made meringue cookies, but I didn't read all the instructions, and so they cooked for an hour, and then they had to sit in the oven for 2 hours, and we had to leave.
When did we leave? At which point?
What?
As soon as they were done.
As soon as they were done, we turned the oven off and we left. Oops. By the light
of the silvery moon. Oh my gosh, our soundtrack tonight is probably going to be one of Marty Robbins. Probably not.
Ooh.
I've always wanted to be a foot model.
Dim toes.
This video is going to be a hodgepodge of like the weirdest shit.
This is the introduction to Irene.
Okay, that's good.
The first one was, we got the air fryer.
That's right.
I can make tater tots in 5 minutes. I bet Irene's happy with that. I can confirm that I am happy with that result.
It is really nice. When you walk away from the tent, all you can see is this bright yellow glow up here of our fire.
I'm not sure if we ever mentioned why we, went down this trail, but when we were leaving the parking lot, there were a lot of cars because it's homecoming weekend.
There were probably 100 cars, and it was so bad that they were parked out of the parking lot.
On
And
the
they were
road.
literally in the middle of the road, parked. They're like, some of them were sticking out like halfway into the one lane.
Yeah.
So there are like 100 cars in the parking lots. It's good to have all those embers going into the forest, right?
Don't say that.
So I'm sitting right next to the fire here, warming up. Next to my head, you can see the glow from the flashlight in the tent. It's about 6:30 in the morning. We kind of both just woke up. The sun will the sun will be rising probably in the next 30 minutes or so. I'm warming up because I was cold all night. We got new sleeping bags right before this trip, and we didn't bring like pads, so we tossed and turned all night, and it was probably about 30 degrees, 32 degrees, right around freezing. So I came out here, start the fire back up, warm up before we take everything down in about a half an hour. But yeah, it was kind of a miserable night. We're constantly awake. More miserable for some than others. Irene raises her hand. But it's all downhill.
I've got band-aids on both my ankles.
It's still pretty chilly out, but I think it's supposed to warm up today, so yeah.
And I'm excited. I actually don't feel as tired as I thought I would, weirdly enough, from not sleeping at all.
Yeah. There you have it. Let's
I'm
go.
ready. My braids look like a beard.
We're coming up on a campsite. Looks like we're not the only other ones out here this morning. We are the only ones with this early of a start, though. We are at the end of the trail. It's about 2 miles back this morning. We stopped numerous times
It didn't feel like 2 miles
to take
though.
pictures. It didn't. We each drank probably 2 liters of water, so
I think that's a lie.
not that much.
I think I
But
drank
we were all
less.
down a little bit of weight, not much. we're coming to the end here. The parking lot's still full. I'm glad we went the direction that we did because we only passed like 2 or 3 other campers.
And we parked at the Andy Lane Trail
We
parking.
parked at the Andy Lane Trail parking. Would you do this one again?
Yeah, I would for an overnight camping trip. I wouldn't if I wanted to like see something glorious at the end.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to see something glorious at the end and
Well,
camp.
should I go in front of you then so that...
yeah. That's it. We're gonna go get some scratch biscuits.
We're gonna get biscuits,
Scratch
like we
biscuits.
talked about last night.
Scratch
Except for this
biscuits.
time we don't have to make them.
That's right. Unfortunately. Anyways, thanks for watching.
Like,
Subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the next O'Neill adventure.
hit that bell.